We got some outstanding panelists here as well as a special guest here tonight.
We do. Mad Max, how are ya?
Doing good, everybody. What is happening there, digital world?
So I see you're a jack of all trades. What all do? You do a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything. Honestly, it seems that way. I give in to my ADD impulses. Ends up coming up with a lot of stimulation, so I just chase it. Oh, you want to wrestle? Go do that. Play music? Oh, do that. Hey, movie. Oh, yeah, cool. Let me go do that.
You dabble a little bit into everything.
A little bit of everything, yeah.
Yeah, but what a dichotomy, music and wrestling. I mean, how do they go together, or is it just two different things that go side by side?
No, surprisingly, they go together great. Almost like peanut butter and jelly. Because you think about the audience interaction atmosphere, you got people that are paying attention to how you're performing. On top of that, music getting in the mindset to go out and wrestle, it all goes hand in hand. It's all entertainment.
Are you a bad guy or a good guy in the wrestling circuit?
It depends on that crowd and what day of the week. I mean,
you can go either way. That's cool.
It depends on the traffic before the show, I guess.
Yeah.
It's all improv, huh?
A lot of it's improv, yeah.
We had, I don't want to put any pressure on you, but we had Blunt Bob a couple weeks ago. He's a wrestler too, among other things, and he got the bronze, finished third. So you have a tradition to uphold.
So the pressure's
that's fantastic.
On.
And Zach's back in the fold. Good to see you, Zach.
It's always a pleasure. Always a pleasure.
And our own Ken Jennings is here after a couple-week hiatus. Greg Weaver looking to take back what is rightfully his. What's your strategy tonight?
Read quickly, click quickly, and get most of them right.
Well,
I hope he's the only Greg Weaver on the board, maybe.
that's the key.
Like, I have no idea what the subject is, but I'm winning.
All right.
Log on to communitymedia.net/trivia to play along.
And there are usually some lobs to our special guests, so maybe it'll be like a wrestling question or something. You never know.
Hey, you never know. Let's get the board counted down. Don't forget to log on to communitymedia.net/trivia to play along.
And may the best player win.
Be quick on the draw for the answer so your points can be higher.
You don't have to wait for us to finish reading to answer the question.
Definitely. What credit card company did Jerry Seinfeld and Superman promote in two 2004 webisodes? MasterCard, Visa, American Express, or Discover? Webisodes.
I don't remember those promos.
Yeah.
Hey guys, what's the new trivia link?
Superman.
Crowd Live isn't coming up for me.
Yeah, it's not for me too.
Me either.
What is?
It must not have updated the page.
Crowd.live.
Nobody went.
You can also go to crowd.live and enter code NB26Q to play if the website's not working. Crowd.live and enter code NB26Q.
Hopefully it's working now. The word barbecue comes from the Caribbean word for a wooden grate to cook food on. This word is also known as which shredded meat dish? Birria, carnitas, barbacoa, or el pastor.
I knew the barbacoa one. And carnitas, like I did B and C.
I think so, yeah.
Alpha Store tacos are the best.
I'll just read the website again. So you'll go to crowd.live and enter in code NB26Q to play along if our website's not working.
Well, Greg Weaver out of the gate. Diane, there are only two people logged on. We're having some issues here.
Often a result of physical exercise, hypertrophy refers to an increase in which of these? Blood pressure, heart rate, lactic acid, or muscle mass?
Actually, hypertrophy just refers to increase.
Oh, I said it right.
Growth, but yeah. Hey, looks like we've only got two players
Richard
online
Simmons
so far.
not
I would
helping.
give it a second. Pause the game. Let people get on.
Can we pause the game for a moment just to see if we can get some people on? We got Richard Simmons sweating to the oldies.
Yeah, we still don't have
And
that.
Max is on the board.
Yeah,
anyway.
it's still spinning for me.
Yeah.
Did you try and log on to crowd.live?
A
Yeah.
cob is a
And
term used for the male of what type of animal? Duck, swan, fox, or whale?
For corn on the cob, that's really not helpful.
I had a whale of a good time with that cob.
Let's try another.
Coscob,
NB
that's a town in Connecticut. That's not helpful.
NB
either.
Yeah, that's not helpful either.
And the video is not helpful at all. The swan is the correct answer. Greg Weaver, not fooled.
Be more on the board.
Mad Max on the board too. Diane second.
If something is said to be lucrative, it could also be described as blank, extravagant, profitable, cathedric, or fathomable.
Filthy lucre.
Ugh, tongue twister there. Improv is very lucrative.
Yeah. This show, we'd like it to be lucrative, but instead we're handing out worldwide bragging rights.
Yes, we are.
Not paying you guys?
It's not lucrative today with our technical
Profitable.
difficulties.
Correct answer, yeah. That's all right. 200-point lead for the King. What was the name of the third astronaut aboard the Apollo 11 mission with Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin? Alan Shepard, Gus Grissom, Michael Collins, or Pete Conrad? He got to stay on the mothership while the other two guys grabbed all the glory.
Grissom died for a long
Phil's
time
uncle,
before the Apollos.
Michael Collins.
Yeah.
Michael Collins is correct.
Correct answer.
Oh,
Shepard was the
man.
second guy on the moon.
Mad Max creeping up.
The name of what popular women's magazine is also the title of the 1848 novel by William Makepeace, Glamour, Harper's Bazaar, Tatler, or Vanity Fair? And the GIF is no help.
Oh, yeah. Bugs Bunny, no help there. And maybe he's reading that magazine. No.
Maybe he is.
Vanity Fair. Is the correct answer? It is.
Maybe the odds of winning are easier because we have a
Show
little less
me
players.
Tatler.
Oh, man, I passed somebody.
You
All
passed
right,
me more.
Mad Max seeking bronze.
Oh, Max.
Which fast food chain originally started in San Bernardino, California as a barbecue restaurant in 1940? Burger King, In-N-Out, Jack in the Box, or McDonald's? I don't think the video helps, does it?
I'm not sure. I know that is a burger joint on the TV show.
I don't know the answer to this.
It's in and out.
Everybody got In-N-Out.
West Coast.
No.
You are incorrect.
Oh, we were all wrong.
McDonald's. Who knew? Now you know.
Which of the following word is not an antonym for ambiguous? Determine, explicit, vague, or certain?
What is this, the SATs?
I think so.
Yeah, this is.
I think I'm not taking the SATs.
Of
Decisions,
course, it's too
decisions.
ambiguous. And vague.
No more essays on the SATs, correct? So you just got to either know it or you don't.
Yeah. I can't remember what my SAT score was.
Oh, man.
And Booger
That was-
joins.
yeah, Booger, welcome. What was the name of the horse that won the 147th Kentucky Derby in May 2021? Essential Quality, Hot Rod Charlie, Mandalone, or Medina Spirit? I mean, this is really a tough question because I think there was a DQ involved. And who was initially ruled the winner was disqualified.
Why was the winner disqualified?
I think
Oh,
because there's a
man.
lane violation.
Oh.
Essential, and the correct answer. Medina Spirit. Nobody got it right. Sports question. But Greg Weaver, undaunted in his surge to glory.
The flag of Louisiana features a pelican. However, eagles are the most popular animal on state flags. What is the second most popular animal? A cattle, a bear, horses, or a buffalo?
How well do you know your state flag? Do we have a rough grouse on the Pennsylvania
Guessing
flag?
bears, because California, I think Alaska's got one, but
Yeah, I think that's right. Tied for the most popular answer.
Oh, no.
huh. Who's got a horse on their flag?
Horses. Booger's on the board. In 1976, a young gymnast from this country made Olympic history with 7 perfect 10 scores. What country is it? China, Poland, Romania, or Russia? And a bonus if you can
Somewhere behind the Iron Curtain.
recite her
Tough
name when the time is exhausted. Nadia Comaneci from Romania? No? Yes, Nadia Comaneci.
You know your sports.
Ah.
Hey, I got that one. I don't know why.
That makes
In which English soccer club does LeBron James have an ownership stake? The Arsenal FC, Liverpool FC, Manchester United FC, or Tottenham Hotspur FC? That's a good question.
You got to really know your NBA investment trivia for this one.
Yeah.
LeBron's got plenty of dough. Scattered answers.
Yeah.
Liverpool.
B.
Liverpool. Wow. Didn't know that one either. Greg Weaver in command. In 1979, Janet Jackson made her small screen debut in which of the following TV sitcoms? Good Times, Different Strokes, A New Kind of Family, or The Love Boat?
There's only one show on there I've never heard of.
New Kind of Family?
Jesus.
Yeah.
I never heard of that either.
Max, Zach, was the studio audio cutting out for you guys too, or just me?
It is. It is also for me
Our
too.
audio, it might be because
Yeah.
the fan's on. It's not usually on.
Different Strokes and Good Times
Good Times.
tied for the most popular answer, but Good Times was the good answer.
Man.
Good times.
Dynamite.
Yeah.
In terms of volume, which of these standard wine bottle sizes hold the most liters of wine? The Solomon. Go ahead. What's the B one?
Balthazar, Magnum,
Okay.
or Nebuchadnezzar.
Oh, I knew the Nebuchadnezzar.
Oh, okay.
I got that one.
But this glass, maybe that's helpful. If you can identify what that glass, is that it? That's a lot of wine.
I think that glass holds more than that.
Spilling. What a waste.
That's alcohol abuse.
Solomon.
I've
Only
never
the
heard of
wise
Solomon
ones.
of Wine.
That correct. Greg Weaver among them. To measure the purchasing power of a country, the Economist created an index comparing the cost of what well-known food item? The Hershey bar, Dunkin' Donut, KFC bucket of chicken, or McDonald's Big Mac?
This is beginning.
What's very much an international business?
The KFC is really big in Korea.
No? Most people went with Big Mac.
Love Big Mac.
Yeah, the Big
Yeah,
Mac
Big Mac.
index.
Back it is. This image appears on what state's flag? The last of the 13 original colonies. Connecticut, Delaware, New Hampshire, or Rhode Island?
Pass.
Another flag question.
Yeah.
Who was the holdout?
Banner week, you might say.
Ah.
Rhode Island. The anchor. A little bit of a hint there.
Greg holding steady at first.
Native to northern Africa and Asia, what is the hopping desert rodent shown here called? Antelope squirrel, kangaroo rat, jerboa, or murid?
I never seen him before.
Kangaroo rats are out in the Mojave. It's a
He's a
jerboa.
cute little guy.
So that would be the wrong desert.
Yeah, wrong continent.
Jerboa? I don't know. Never heard of him. You were in.
Yeah, it's jerboa.
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 Good guess.
Tricky, but you had to know the desert bit that Greg Weaver knew too, so.
In 2002, a documentary series followed British chef Jamie Oliver as he trained disadvantaged youth to work in his restaurant. Baker's Dozen, 15th, Hot Plate, or Jamie's Juveniles.
I always try to work Baker's Dozen into a story if I can. You know? Somebody has like a 13 or something.
Yeah. And B.
15 something is the answer.
Somebody knew it.
As of 2021, what player has scored the most overall points in NCAA basketball history? Oscar Robertson, Larry Bird, Pete Maravich, or Stephen Curry?
Lots of sports questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're my Achilles tendon, man.
Yeah, and
I'm no good at it either.
think about these guys. Some of them played before the three-point shot too, and still had a ton of points. I think it's Pistol Pete.
Thinking you're right.
Nobody got it right. Maravich, he had like he averaged 40 points a game one season.
Wow.
Thanks to his dad.
Yeah, he was insane.
Yeah, really. Some of those old footage, unbelievable.
Peyton Manning
yeah.
currently holds the record of blank touchdown passes, the most thrown in a single NFL season. 55, 60, 65, or 70.
16 games in an NFL season. So you got to average almost 4 a game. That's pretty astounding.
That is.
Or more, depending on what your answer is. 55.
Oh,
Correct
man.
answer. Mad Max.
I got one.
He's thinking bronze.
Ah.
What is the
Well,
MLB record
yeah.
for most home runs hit in a single season currently held by Barry Bonds? 68, 70, 73, or 75? His slugging percentage that year, I mean, he got intentionally walked a lot, and but yeah, I know the answer to this. And the prior record was 70 by Mark McGuire, and most people got it correct.
Yes.
Wow.
That's it, 73 home runs in 1 year.
That's incredible.
That is amazing.
I think they also did a movie on him called 73.
Well, then they had Maris with 61.
In 2018, which female basketball player set the WNBA record for most points in a single game? Liz Cambage, Maya Moore, Candace Parker, or Lisa Leslie?
It's like 5 sports questions. now.
Yeah.
That's a lot. And,
It was for your comeback,
this is
Greg.
a tough one,
I'm just
too.
like closing my eyes and throwing the dart.
Yeah.
I think Lisa Leslie was
Oh,
retired.
boy.
I think I'm glad now that the link was wrong on the
Most
website.
people went with Candace Parker.
You're,
but it's
you're glad
Liz
that the link didn't work.
Cambage. Only one person had it correct.
She got 100.
2 questions left. It's well known where the story of best friends Thelma and Louise ends, but in what state does the film begin? Oklahoma, Kansas, Iowa, or Arkansas?
Ooh.
Remember who had a cameo in this film to get his career started?
Yep.
With his shirt
Brad
off?
Pitt.
Brad Pitt.
Yeah, Brad Pitt. Good bonus answer right there. Eliza Jane.
Zach answered it too. He can't play trivia. He was able to answer the bonus.
Oh, man.
What was the correct answer? Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Nobody got it right.
In the Kevin Smith indie classic film Clerks, best friend Dante and Randal work at a convenience store called The Blank. In and Out, Quick Stop, Handy One, or Fast Run?
You already
Yeah,
had
this
In and
one.
Out.
Great
It
movie.
only has half of the quote. It doesn't be great if it wasn't for all the customers.
Why do I have to come in here on my day off?
I never heard of this
Make sure
movie.
you were open.
Quick stop.
We had
Okay,
it. I
good stuff.
can't remember his name. We had a guest on that was in this movie.
That was it. Good guess. And so, drum roll. 4 figures once again. The champion back on top. Booger with a 5th place finish.
Mad Max in 4th.
Beemore
I'm not
with
last.
a bronze. Hey, no, exactly. A lot of people would settle for 4th. And Diane is 2nd, and
Greg Weaver in 1st.
congratulations, Greg Weaver. Only answered 12 of 25 correctly, but it was plenty to get the job done. Like you said, 5 sports questions. Still, though, you runned on it through it all.
And not a bad game for having some issues logging on.
Yeah,
For everyone having
exactly.
issues
A lot
logging
of
on.
everybody, we should have just, because nobody got that first question.
No,
so we had issues. So this whole round could be DQ'd in a sense, but Greg Weaver, we're still giving you worldwide bragging rights for another week.
Yeah,
With all those
definitely.
sports questions, I'm kind of glad we didn't have a competition this time.
Yeah. So Mad Max is also a wrestler, and you did some nice battling there today. Tell us more about what you do throughout the week. How many days do you wrestle, and how often?
It all depends mostly. I mean, unless you're talking about with wrestling with life, I'd say 7 days a week. No, but probably about 2 or 3 days a week on the weekends.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
And is that kind of a good outlet for you, a good release compared to when you're trying to create in the studio, that kind of thing? Or tell us about that.
That is probably one of the best, mental, physical releases ever. Because I get to step in the shoes of what I want to be and go be how I want to be. And once you can actually, go do that, you don't understand how cathartic that is until you headbutt somebody right in the middle of the face and you're okay, and they're okay with it.
Now, but you do a lot of creating. Talk about what you do when you're not in the ring.
As far as creating, I got music studio. I've been playing music for probably about the last 20 years, well before I became a wrestler even. I used to play in a bunch of bands back in Virginia. So right now, I dabble in the studio. I record my own wrestling track that I come out and use at my shows, and a couple cover songs here and there. Other than that, I do graphic art. So I do a lot of online marketing and a lot of promotional work and a bunch of desktop editing, which is that's probably one of my biggest outlets right now.
A diverse portfolio for sure. And the guitars in the back, you play those?
Yeah, I play those.
What else? I mean, do you play multiple instruments on different tracks and put it together, or that kind of thing?
Yeah, kind of an octopus of sorts, because I play the drums, I play the bass, play the guitar, I do samples, I mix, I know how to run lights, live sound production, so, whatever needs to get done, I do it.
That's awesome. Where does your inspiration come from to make music?
Originally it started off where I was just looking for something to do. I was probably when I started music, I was in elementary school, and then worked my way up until teenage years where I decided I wanted to play rock and roll. And it took a pal of mine that inspired me to just pick up an instrument and try it. Mm-hmm. And then we were talking about today, the drummer Joey from Slipknot. Joey Dorson passed away today. Once I started listening to heavier records, he was one of the guys that really inspired me to want to take it a lot more seriously. So I started making drums my primary instrument. And I got a lot of cool opportunities about it. I got to go travel to the United States. I got to go play different concept shows. Because not only was I playing original rock and roll, I was playing original metal, but I was also playing for an adventure cosplay band.
Right.
Doing anime shows as a drummer. There was a band called Ian Strife. And that was really cool. But I also got to go play cover tunes, make a paycheck off it. I got to go tour the country. It was a good time.
That's awesome. Where would you say your biggest drive comes from for you to continue to try other things and pursue your career?
Honestly, I know I joked about it in the beginning, but I really have to attribute a lot of that to my ADHD, where I go. I don't know. It's just, I feel I'm built that way. But at the same time, I got entertainment in my blood. My great-grandparents actually were vaudeville entertainers back in the 40s.
Wow.
Doing overseas, flapper dancing. Those two were a comedy troupe that traveled the world. And then one of them started a TV show in Australia back in the 80s, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I've got entertainment in my blood. So I know it pumps through my veins, which keeps me going, doing the acting, wrestling, music. I just like getting reaction out of people and entertain them. I don't know. It's just, I'm one of those people it just calls to me, you know?
That's awesome. Very cool.
Well, you're always welcome to come back on the show and play a musical excerpt if you like, or you could play something now. I think Zach might have something ready to go lined up, or...
Yeah, I wrote something today. I have a little ditty.
Oh, cool.
All right, let it fly.
All right, you got it. This is, I'll just play after the first chorus. This is called Take It. Some grow up loving those around, others will time to settle down. They work as peace and joy is found, no matter. Maybe the day they would find unknowing pain will soon arrive, will take away the love inside, only to focus on the prize. Taken so far away, nothing that you can say. Taken so far away, taken so far away. This is a little ditty.
That's awesome.
Nicely done. I
Nicely
like
done.
it. I like that.
That was great.
Yeah, so you couldn't play, but luckily you rallied, and we appreciate you sharing your talents with us. Greg Weaver, your impression, how did it feel to be back in the hot seat?
It was good to be back, man. I wish I could have been here last week, but the meeting went very, very, very.
Anything going on at the tavern you want to tell us about?
Yeah, this Friday, first Friday, Hemauer Brewing Company will be there, and a band called Rim Shots. I know
Rim Shots.
I know nothing about it, but I know Hemauer makes some really good beer.
And what's the address of the tavern?
It's 217 Baltimore Street, Dillsburg, PA. If you're heading up 15 South, you'll see the signs.
And you can actually access the parking lot from 15?
You actually can access the parking lot from 15, but it's a small lot, so you'll probably be out of space by the time you see it. So 15 north, it's on the northbound side, off to your right.
All right.
Awesome.
Sounds good.
You have to get Zach up there sometime to play.
I'd be happy to. Absolutely.
Yeah, we usually have like single man acts in the rural area shop. So
Oh yeah, and Max isn't that far either.
Please
He's in
do.
Frederick, Maryland.
Hey, I can lay a beat down for you if you need it.
Very cool.
Beautiful.
You can rack out at the tavern afterwards. You have too many beers.
The trivia band.
Yeah. Very cool. Greg Weaver in first, so
Yeah.
we'll see what happens.
Hopefully, I don't know what, I think we had issues, and maybe that cut down on the number of people playing. Usually we've had as many as,
Yeah.
18
Yeah, sometimes
playing,
20. I think
Yeah, so.
that was the
I
issue.
I don't think the website link got updated. It was linked.
On our website, there was
Yeah.
an issue.
Okay.
Well,
All
we'll
right.
check on that. See what happens next week.
Well, Max, like I said, you're always welcome to come back on the show as a contestant, a panelist, just to play some music, whatever you like. We'd love to see you again.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool. Appreciate it. Have a good time.
Yeah, we'll get
Awesome.
you back here with Blunt Bob, and you guys are wrestling. Might know a lot of the same wrestlers, you know.
Yeah.
Probably
Sure
good
it's like
Yeah,
record.
I'll have to hook you guys up on Facebook.
Special
Introduce you
culture,
guys on
yeah.
Facebook.
Okay.
Very cool.
Well, that wraps up another episode of Community Media Trivia.
Yeah, thanks to Mark Warely and Corey in the booth, and Brandon Glorioso on location, and our panelists, Zach Hurst, Greg Weaver, and our special guest, Max Morrison. I guess Aaron Hawkins had to flip the colonies.
Yeah.
Hopefully Aaron will be back with us again next week. Until then,
We'll see you later. Bye.
good night, everybody. Mahalo.
Hey guys.
See you guys.
Thanks, Max. Thanks,
Thank you.
Greg. Thanks, Zach. Great stuff.
Anytime, anytime.
I like that song. That was good.
Yeah, that was
Thank you,
good.
sir.
That was really good.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
Hopefully I'll be on next week's National Night Out, but I'm trying to avoid doing anything with either of my volunteer groups. So.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Greg. Thanks, Zach.
See you guys.
I'll see you guys.
Thanks, Max.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think they said they were having trouble with the hearing us. I forgot the famous.
That's, yeah. It's going in and out a little bit there.
But it was nice that they were listening.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess the website wasn't updated or something when